Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Composting with Craig. Figured do a good worm check-in, bin check-in with you guys. Just started moving this bin around a little bit. The tumbler, it's actually been pretty frozen. Today's a little bit warmer. Today's in the mid 40s, but I've come out here quite a bit. And there's been quite a few nights where this thing has been a frozen block. I guess some of the moisture and whatnot. So just coming out here, you can definitely see there are, things definitely breaking down a little bit. There's a lot of sticks though and things like that in there. So I do come out every once in a while, just give it a good tossing. But I'm not sure, what the longevity of the worm castings are going to be and whatnot for that bin, but we'll keep you posted, see how it goes and things like that. I figure we'll do a little check-in, see what's going on with the bins. I tried to make it a little bit easier, take the covers off the bins and whatnot. Just gonna move some things around a little bit. The mums seem to be, they're still pretty hardy. This is obviously a pretty big bin. It's the garbage can. I haven't really been able to get too far down into the bottom, but the material has been breaking down a little bit. Looking forward to a little bit warmer weather, hopefully sooner than later, because it's certainly going to take a while to break down the rest of this stuff, but I will keep you guys posted, that's for sure. In the meantime, figure we'll check in on the other bins, see what's going on. You can see it's actually kind of dark. Let's see if I can actually move these bins out a little bit into the light. Let's see. I think that should be a little bit better. Let's see. Aerate the pile a little bit. Definitely smells pretty good. Smells airy, woodsy. Nothing too smelly to report. Nothing too moldy, at least so far. This seems to be a pretty good bin. Let's see, nothing going on with the lemon. But that's all right. Stuff takes time to break down, slowly but surely, right? So let's see what's going on. Just move the bins around a little bit. This one actually, I like the moisture content of the bins. I don't see it as too wet anymore, so actually does look like it's drying out a little bit, which is good. I'm glad to see that. I've had that issue where the bins just seem to be getting too moist, but this actually looks pretty happy with the moisture content in here. Don't really see too many worms. Maybe I'll try to go deeper, a little bit deeper to the bottom, but haven't had any luck so far. There's a couple, but a couple. Oh, look, smaller, almost babies, a couple of them. But yeah, doesn't seem like a whole lot's going on in this bin, so might as well go to the next one. Let's see. Bear with me on this camera work. Let's see. All right. Let's take a look at the next one. All right, definitely. You can see that there are definitely some more worms right off the bat, just in the different piles. Just from the initial handfuls, you could see they're in here. They're working. I don't know. I'm not sure. I guess there's a little bit less material in here, which is good, but there are some big pieces still that I know it's going to take a while to break down, but will be fun to watch, fun to keep on the journey. Just let's see, move some things around a little bit, check on the sorry for the wires as well. All right, try that again as I almost fell. This was some of the pasta that I had in here as well in the corner. Let's see. Yep, you can see that there's definitely some worms going through here, going through the various different types of food and whatnot. So that's good to see. What do we got? Got an orange over here. Oh, you can see it's the juice. So I try not to put too much citrus in my bins, but if it's necessary, or if I have it, I'll put it in the tumbler sometimes, since I know for sure that there are less worms in there, but I do figure that it is organic material and eventually will break down. But I know, or at least I think I know, that citrus isn't the greatest thing for them, or they don't love it as much as maybe other things. So, all right, that's enough for that bin, and figure we'll do a final bin check. I'm just going to bring it out actually a little bit more into the light, if you could see. All right, how's that? Let's take a look, see what's going on. This bin actually looks pretty moist, maybe even too moist. But let's take a look, give it a good, yeah, it's even smells a little bit too moist in here. You can see that there's definitely worms going through, and let's see. So nice big chunk over here. You can see some of the rotting material in between. Yeah, I mean there's definitely some serious rot and mold going on some of the things that I put in the bin, not the bin itself, but definitely it's does not smell as airy as some of the other ones, and I don't know if that's just kind of par for the course or what, but let's take a look and see what we got. So you can see that there's pretty decent amount of worms in this little handful here, and if you just look through the bin sporadically, you could see they're here. They're all over the place, top, bottom. Let's see, give this a good mixing. I think there's some remnants of pumpkin in there, so you can see there's quite a bit at the bottom of the bin. When you start to really get into it and toss it around, you could see that there are quite a bit, which is good. Let's see. Pretty nice sized worms too. These two are cohabitating or what, so I won't disturb them too much. So let's just see what else is going on here. Nice sized worms, though, I do have to say. I mean, there's definitely been some pretty big worms that they seem to be doing pretty well in here, I do have to say. I'm pretty happy to see that. So like I say, move some stuff around a little bit. I apologize for the camera work. I know people have made some suggestions that getting a GoPro, I think, or something that can attach to the side of the bins, definitely something that I'm gonna have to look into sooner than later. And I appreciate the comments, because I know it's not the easiest thing to watch. That's why I think I try to make my commentary a little bit enjoyable. That way, they're a little bit try to get some laughs or some entertainment while you're watching this, and hopefully you don't get too nauseous with all the movement in the bins and whatnot. So, but let's just give it one more good toss in the middle, right through the middle, and see what we got. Alright, so yeah, I mean, you could see, I mean, there's just a ton of them in here. I estimate the bin to have probably close to 1,000. You know, I haven't gone through and counted. There's a lot of material in here, but you know, when you start going through all the nooks and crannies, you could see that there's little clusters of 10, 20 worms, and you know, so that would be my estimate. Would probably be about 1,000, maybe even more at this point. But yeah, just it's a pretty big bin. Like I said in an earlier video, I do think that I'm going to try to knock it down sooner than later, because I would like to have some castings ready to go for the springtime when I plan on planting a garden or doing something. Oh, this is a pretty big guy, so you can see that's pretty cool. He's I think working his way with the eggshell and whatnot. So, but you can see the hey, it looks pretty healthy, I would say, from this size. So, you know, pretty cool. I don't want to mess with them too much, but so all right, guys. Sorry, I get distracted pretty easily. So I appreciate you watching as always, and take care. I'll be back soon.